If you're dealing with a whole bunch of environmental stuff at your business, you might be wondering, can I just outsource all of this? And if you can, what does that actually look like? Well, the short answer is yes. So let's break down how that works, and by the end you'll have a clear picture of whether or not that is the right solution for you. Hey there, I'm Tate Hunter from RMA, your environmental experts. We help companies manage everything from permits to reporting to training, and before we go too far, just know if you ever need a hand with all of this kind of stuff, you can reach out to us at RMA. All right, let's jump in. So a lot of people come to us with kind of a mixed bag of environmental stuff. They've got a handful of permits and plans, reporting deadlines, training requirements, inspections, all of that stuff. And sometimes they're trying to get help with just one specific piece, but other times they're looking to just hand off everything entirely. So here's what that looks like at RMA. First, you reach out to us, we chat, we figure out what's going on, what applies to you, and if we think we're both a good fit for each other, then we'll provide you with a contract, and then once you sign that, we're officially on your team. Next, we'll figure out what's existing, what needs updating, and what's missing entirely, and then we'll get everything up to speed. That might mean filing permit applications, getting your team trained, building out internal tracking systems, whatever's needed. And then from there, we'll help manage it all long term. We'll handle your updates, renewals, ongoing reporting, inspections, the whole deal. It's the same as if you had an in-house staff handling everything. And so now naturally, the next question is why not just handle this in-house? And in some cases, you absolutely can. If you've got simple needs, maybe you've got one permit, you might be totally fine. Or if you've got a big team already, that can totally work too. But if you've got one person wearing multiple hats trying to juggle all of this, or you don't have anyone at all and you need to start from scratch, outsourcing can be a much better option. You get access to a team of actual environmental experts. You don't have to spend time on job listings or interviews or onboarding. You basically get a full department instantly. And shockingly, it's usually more cost effective. For reference, one environmental manager might cost anywhere from $75,000 to $120,000 a year, but factor in benefits and overhead and you're looking at north of 150 grand. And of course, that's for one single person. At RMA, our support typically falls somewhere in the range of about $2,000 to $10,000 a month, so that's about $30,000 to $120,000 a year, depending on what you need. And again, that gets you access to our entire team. Now, of course, that is still a pretty wide range, 30 to 120,000. So if you want a quick estimate for your exact situation, you can use our full environmental program cost calculator to get a ballpark idea of where you'd land. It's totally free, it takes just a couple minutes, and you don't need to put in an email or anything like that. So now, who is this actually a good fit for? Because of course we're biased and we'd love to tell you it's a perfect fit for everyone, but obviously it's not. So typically we find that this works really well for mid-sized operations, often industrial companies like manufacturers or processors or distributors that are juggling a few different environmental requirements, but they don't have a full internal team. Maybe you've already got one environmental manager or an EHS person who's stretched thin, we can come in and support them, or maybe you don't have anyone at all and you don't want to build that from scratch. It's also a great fit for companies with multiple locations, especially if those sites are in different states, because once you start dealing with different regulations in different places, things can get really complicated really fast, and that's where having a team like ours can really help. Now, on the flip side, if you're a very large, heavy industrial operation like a major petrochemical manufacturer, we're probably not going to be the right fit for that kind of project. That's usually where you need a big enterprise level firm or a fully built out internal department. It's just not our scale. And on the other side, if you're a really small or a simple light commercial operation, like maybe you've only got one or two requirements and you're comfortable handling them yourself, you probably don't need this either. Unless you really just don't want to deal with it, which is totally fair too, and we'd be happy to talk. At the end of the day, we've got experts who can handle everything from water to waste to chemical management to training and beyond. And if there's something that we don't do, we will happily find a solution and manage it for you. The goal is to make it so that you have to think about all of this stuff as little as possible. So yes, you can absolutely outsource your whole environmental department. It's not something that you'll find everywhere, but it is something that we offer here at RMA. And if you're interested in exploring that a little further, just reach out to us. We'd love to chat, whether or not you decide to move forward.